We gather together again, this time to rip into the brutality of the Jerusalem attack. Bilal
At the bus depot, the two guys are actually from our area.
Goes into how Israel answers with collective punishment by suffocating an entire community for the acts of a few.
So when they shut this thing down, you're cut off from the rest of the world. They just reopened it for people to enter, not to leave. Everybody that was stuck in Ramallah and had to get hotels or stay at family homes or wherever, like relatives' houses, trying to make it back in right now, and the traffic is unbelievable. My cousins have been stuck in the traffic for like 3 hours now, basically stuck in this tunnel.
We talk about the Warsaw ghetto and the history of Jewish resistance.
Zionism brought terrorism to this area before there was any Palestinian terrorism.
And the Sicarii, they didn't even just kill Romans, they killed fellow Jews they considered to be collaborators. What does that sound like today? That sounds like what the Palestinians are doing.
And the double standards of the Israeli community. We expose how the E1 settlements is the nail in the coffin for a so-called two-state solution, how possible annexation is being mapped like a cynical gerrymander design.
At my village, where we're from, we're northwest Jerusalem. We would be annexed.
To steal land while discarding as many Arabs.
A telling quote, right? Maximum territory, minimum Arab population. That is Zionism encapsulated in 5 words right there.
And how Netanyahu rides a wave of messianic delusion, the nature of his relationship with rabbis like Schneerson.
Everything that you hear Bibi talking about his deep relationship with the Rebbe was this one time.
And whether he is just another ruthless tyrant trying to cling to power.
So do you think Netanyahu is more like Trump? I feel like, especially after he got shot, I feel like there's a level of, he felt like he was almost ordained to some degree. When you have that messianic complex, you'll do crazy things.
I've been thinking the same question. How much is this a religious belief that he is kind of messianic process, and how much is it just bullshit?
And of course, along the way, we sit as Arabs and Jews together.
The Jewish religion as codified, it's going to be controversial, is the Trojan horse for Zionism. Where are the major Jewish halachic authorities saying that what Israel is doing is wrong?
Bilal, a Palestinian in USA, Elijah, a Texan Jew with Syrian roots, David, a Montreal-born Jew living in Occupied Palestine, and me, a Syrian-born Canadian, drawing the uncomfortable parallels between our own histories.
Right.
You know what that reminds me of? The easy cut of
That's very
the deal.
perfect. That's a perfect way to put it.
I'll give you another parallel.
Oh my God. I just put those together.
Our wounds and the future being carved out in our names on the beautiful land we call Levant, Shaam, or Canaan. Without further ado, I present to you episode 12 of the Pan Levant podcast.